The Four Seasons brought us some of music's most unforgettable songs. Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, Walk Like a Man, their sound defined an era. But behind the catchy tunes and Frankie Valli's incredible voice lies a story far richer and more complex than most people know. Even the biggest fans might be surprised by the hidden challenges and groundbreaking decisions that shaped this legendary group. We will look beyond the bright lights to uncover the lesser-known truths that truly forged the Four Seasons. Before their big breakthrough, Frankie Valli faced years of tough times. Success seemed far away. He worked many different jobs to support his family. One of these jobs was quite a change from being a superstar singer. For a period, Frankie Valli worked as a barber. This shows the long road and dedication he had before he finally found fame with the Four Seasons. His journey was not an easy one, full of hard work and waiting. Long before they were the Four Seasons, some members had a different musical adventure. Tommy DeVito, Frankie Valli, and Nick Massey recorded a special song called Betty Jean. They used a secret name for this recording, the Swamp Fox. This little-known track came about because of their friend, a young Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci, who later became a famous actor, helped them make important connections in the music world. It was a small step, but a unique one in their early history. The Four Seasons' early success came through an independent record label called Vee-Jay Records. This label played a very important role in music history. For a short time, Vee-Jay Records also held the rights to distribute the Beatles' first singles in the United States. This meant that, for a brief period, Vee-Jay had two of the biggest musical acts of the early 1960s on its roster. It was a rare and powerful position for any record company. Despite having the Four Seasons and the Beatles, Vee-Jay Records faced huge problems. The label suffered from serious financial mismanagement. This led to its eventual bankruptcy. Because of Vee-Jay's money troubles, the Four Seasons were forced to look for a new record deal. This unexpected change was a big challenge for the band. It pushed them to find a new home for their music and continue their journey. Bob Gaudio, the band's brilliant songwriter, had a unique way of working. Before he brought new songs to the band, he created detailed demos by himself. He would record these in his home studio. Bob Gaudio played all the instruments, drums, bass, guitar, and keyboards. He made full arrangements, showing his complete vision for each song. This left very little to chance when the band went into the studio for the final recording. While the Four Seasons were known for their distinct sound, many of their early hit recordings featured uncredited studio musicians. These were top-tier session players from the East Coast. For example, the famous drummer Buddy Saltzman played on major hits like Big Girls Don't Cry. This was a common practice in the music industry, but it is often a forgotten part of the Four Seasons story, highlighting the hidden talents that contributed to their sound. Producer Bob Crewe and songwriter Bob Gaudio openly shared their musical influences. They were deeply inspired by Phil Spector's Wall of Sound production style. They also admired contemporary girl groups like the Ronettes and the Crystals. They intentionally brought this rich, layered pop sound and strong melodies into the male vocal group format. This blend helped create the Four Seasons' unique and innovative sound, setting them apart from other bands. In the early 1960s, Tommy DeVito, a founding member, faced severe financial trouble. He had huge gambling debts, reportedly over $500,000. This amount was enormous for that time period. This debt put great stress on Tommy DeVito, and also on the future of the Four Seasons. It was a crisis that threatened to stop the band's career right when it was beginning to take off. To save the band and help their friend, Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudio made an extraordinary choice. They personally took on Tommy DeVito's entire debt. This meant they were responsible for every penny. It was an unprecedented arrangement in the music world. They knew that if the debt was not paid, it could destroy everything they had worked for. This brave decision by Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudio changed everything for the Four Seasons. Because they absorbed Tommy DeVito's debt, all the band's future earnings were first used to pay off his creditors for many years. This unique setup led to a new partnership structure. It effectively gave Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudio ownership of the band's name and its future music catalog. This was a crucial moment for their control over their legacy. Unlike most artists of their time, Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudio began a very long and difficult legal battle. They wanted to regain ownership of their master recordings. This fight was mainly against Philips Records and other labels. This complex and expensive fight lasted for decades, going into the 1980s and beyond. It was a testament to their strong belief in owning their own work. After years of legal battles, Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudio finally achieved a rare success. They formed the Four Seasons Partnership. This allowed them to control their own musical legacy and master recordings. It was a very unusual achievement for classic artists of their era. This move showed their amazing determination and business skill, ensuring their music would belong to them. These hidden stories paint a more complete picture of the Four Seasons. From Frankie Valli's early struggles as a barber to the band's unique financial partnerships, each detail adds depth. We learn about Bob Gaudio's careful song creation and the session musicians who helped build their sound. These facts show the resilience and smart decisions behind their lasting success. The Four Seasons music continues to touch hearts around the world. But knowing these behind-the-scenes stories makes their journey even more inspiring. Their fight for ownership and their personal sacrifices show a band that was not only talented but also incredibly determined. The legacy of the Four Seasons is not just in their songs, but also in their strength and their enduring control over their unique musical journey.